Well, in other combative sports, Karen Glennon is one of the few female wrestlers in Ireland. You don't really look like a wrestler. You wouldn't be I envisaged somebody who would be sort of somewhat bigger than you. I assume that there are different weight categories in wrestling.
Not really for women, because there's not that many. We're all pretty small as it is.
Okay.
But for the men, there's different. There'd be the small cruiserweight, and then there'd be the heavyweight.
And so, first off, how did you get involved in wrestling?
I always watched it on the telly and loved it. And then I found that there was a school in Ireland, and I didn't think there was any such thing. And then when I found it, it was actually a very, very big following. And I found they did shows every month, and I went to go see a few, and I decided I'd just start training.
Right. And how long have you been training for?
Nearly 2 years.
And what kind of training you have to do? Because presumably you have to take a lot of punishment doing this sport.
First off, you learn how to fall so you wouldn't hurt yourself. You learn how to, like, the basics, the very, very basics of how to start to have a match and just not hurt yourself. And then you kind of build yourself up. The more you're confident you get with it, you get faster, and you get to do different things and more experience things, more advanced things, and put it all together, so each time you have a match it'd be different.
And typically speaking, it'd be kind of a tag team thing that you're in a match?
I'm in a tag team at the moment with one of my trainers, and it's to put me against other guys on the roster, or else we could have mixed tags with the few other women in Ireland.
And even though you wouldn't go out with the intention of hurting each other,
in the heat of the moment you might hit a bit harder than you're meant to sometimes.
These are shows that are in Ireland. How many other female wrestlers would there be? Not many, I assume.
There's only up to about 5 or 6 in Ireland. All Ireland. There's some up north, and then there's a few in my training school. Though I'm pretty much the only one. We're trying to get more girls to do it though, because it's good fun, and once they see it, they think they kind of get behind doing it.
So, do you have a wrestling persona?
Kazza G.
Right, Kazza G. Because no offence, but Karen isn't a very scary name.
No, really. Kazza G.
Yeah, right. And long term, would it be your hope to go outside Ireland?
Oh, definitely. I'm starting to look into trying to start off and maybe try get to England, and then around Europe is personally my goal at the moment. Train up to want to go a bit more training, get more advanced, and then I definitely would like to travel and do it. I went to Switzerland last month as a first international thing, and that was a great experience. I learned a lot from it, so that kind of gave me the taste. I
would have thought getting to the States would be the...
Oh, well, that would be very, very down the line, but yeah, some places in the States, it's very big there. They have a lot of women promotions over there, like all-centred women promotions, so that would definitely be in the future. And
could you get to the point of where you do this as a job?
Once you start getting booked abroad, I'd say you could actually do it as a job, but I'd say it'd be quite hard, you know.
Have you had any injuries?
Haven't bumps and bruises, you know. I've hurt my ankle, and your back would be a bit sore from time to time, but nothing major.
Okay,
haven't seen anything major yet.
Yeah. And when you tell people, because you're kind of regular sized, you might even be a bit small. When you tell people that you're a wrestler, do they not believe you sometimes?
You don't really need to be a big buff bodybuilder.
No, well, obviously
to do it.
not. No, obviously not.